All right, let's talk about something absolutely massive, something powerful, and believe it or not, something you're already a part of, the California economy. It's a total powerhouse for sure. But the real question isn't just how big it is, it's what does all that mean for you? Let's get into it.
Okay, to really wrap our heads around this, let's just start with one single number, 5. So what's that mean? It means if California was its own country, it wouldn't just be on the list of big economies, it would be the 5th largest economy in the entire world. Yeah, not 50th, not 15th, number 5. Just let that sink in for a second.
And to put that into perspective, this isn't just some random statistic. We're talking about an economic engine that's bigger, more productive than the entire economies of countries like India and the United Kingdom. Think about that. That level of money, innovation, and industry all packed into one state, it creates this incredible ecosystem of opportunity right here. The scale is just, wow. It's staggering.
So, that brings us right back to the most important question of all, doesn't it? Okay, great. The economy is huge. Fantastic. But in a system that big, with so many moving parts, where do you fit in? How do you find your spot and actually make a real mark?
Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. You need a plan, a roadmap. And that's exactly what the Business and Civic Engagement pathway at LA Trade Tech College is all about. It's designed to be your personal guide, your pathway to success right inside this mega economy.
So, what is this thing exactly? The BCE pathway. It's not just a random list of classes you have to take. No way. It's a purpose-built, super structured educational route. Its whole mission to train the next generation of professionals. We're talking about the very people who are going to run and even improve this amazing economy.
And here's the core idea. It's all about connecting what you learn to real, meaningful work. This pathway is your gateway to making a tangible impact. And that's because it gets that a healthy economy needs two things: thriving businesses and strong communities. The best part? You don't have to choose between making a good living and doing good for others.
Okay, so how does it work? It's actually pretty cool. The whole pathway is broken down into 2 main focuses. This lets you line up your classes directly with what you're passionate about and where you want to go in your career. It's all about helping you shape the future you want to see.
Basically, it boils down to one big question you get to ask yourself. Do you want to build the economy? Get into business, management, maybe start your own thing? Or are you more driven to build the community through things like public service, planning, and helping people? Both are super important, and there's a dedicated track for each one. So let's say you're on team Build the Economy. You're going to be looking at the majors that are literally the engine of commerce. We're talking about stuff like accounting, which is basically the language of business, or entrepreneurship, where you get the actual tools to go out and create something from scratch. These are the gears that make the whole machine run. But maybe you're drawn to the other side, building the community. Here you can dive into amazing fields like community planning. You're literally designing the neighborhoods of the future. Or maybe public administration is your thing, learning how to manage the systems that serve millions of people every single day. If the other side is the gears, this is the heart of the economy.
All right, so you pick a major, something you're excited about. But look, the goal here isn't just to get a piece of paper, a diploma. The really crucial part is what happens after you graduate. This whole pathway is built to be a direct bridge from the classroom straight into a high-impact job.
And that's the promise, right there. The whole program is laser-focused on one mission: to give you a direct line to jobs that are in high demand and, just as important, that pay well. This is about being strategic with your career, not just studying for the sake of it.
Let me give you a real-world example. Let's say, step 1. You major in business administration. You learn the nuts and bolts of how companies run. Then, step 2, you launch. You could walk right into a role as a project manager, which every company needs. Or you could take that knowledge and become an entrepreneur, building your own company. Okay, or how about a community-focused one? Step 1, you major in community planning. Step 2, you launch. And you're not just getting a job, you're literally shaping the future of our cities as a city planner. Or maybe you become a nonprofit leader, guiding an organization that's making a real difference. See, it's a straight line from what you learn to the impact you make. One more just to show you how practical this is. You major in real estate, a huge industry here in California, right? You graduate and you're ready to go as a licensed agent or a property manager. It's such a clear, direct line from learning to earning. So you see, when we talk about all these jobs,
an accountant, a city planner, an entrepreneur, we're not talking about some abstract other people. We're talking about you. This whole thing is designed to help you picture yourself in these roles. Because you are the future leaders, the future innovators, the future builders that this economy is counting on.
So, here's the bottom line. The BCE pathway. It is so much more than just a degree. Think of it as your personal launchpad. It's been specifically engineered to shoot you right into a meaningful role in California's amazing future.
You know, we started by talking about just how massive this economy is. So let's end by bringing it right back to you with one last question. The world's fifth largest economy, it isn't going anywhere. It's right here, it's growing, and honestly, it's waiting. So the only real question left is, what role are you going to play?